Hey guys, how you doing today? This is Dad's Channel 1.0 and got another bench update. Stash Ads. Well, today's my birthday, so of course, birthday rolls in and get a few things, right? Tiff that. Oops, sorry about that. Anyhow, I have came to deduce. I like a variety of different models and different things like that, but I think in ultimate, all it comes down to, I love Mopars, don't get me wrong, I got quite the shelf of that. I love Chevelles, I got quite a shelf full of that. But what I got more of than I do of anything is Mustangs. And I love looking for the unique kits. And I know there's quite a bit more out there that I haven't found, just like the Camaros. But the Mustangs, I've always stayed faithful to them. Started way back when. A friend of mine had one. It was an 83 Fox body. His name was David Huffman. And he went through that thing from frame up, took it all apart, restored it, did it in shop class, did it at home with his parents, his family, his friends. Did a lot of different things to that car. By the time it's said and done, it was a mean, lean machine. And it was pretty wicked. And wasn't the closed-in headlights. It's the one that still had the two headlights, the open headlight design. Early 80s. They didn't close them off till like 87, 88, something like that. And in my collection, I do have the 88. I'm looking at it right now. I've also got the last year, the Fox body model, 93, the SVT Cobra, the special run that they did. And they still made regular Fox body, but they did the limited version of those ones I just read. So, one that I was really excited about was the non-hatchback, was the fastback or whatever it's called, the ones with the trunks. Not a fastback. Whatever, I don't know the name of them. But anyways, I've looked high and low for that one, and I finally found it. And they asked me, my family asked me what I wanted for my birthday, and I said, that's what I want. Let's do it. So they gave me the go-ahead, and I ordered it, and went and got it, and wow, it's a nice model. It's got some options. Ford Mustang 1990 LX 5.0 drag racer. When I seen that, I said, whoa, I gotta have it. And couldn't say I was more pleased. It came, it's factory sealed in the box. One of the things drives my cousin nuts is when I get a model kit, it's an exploration to me. I gotta go through it and I gotta discover it. I like seeing the stickers. I like seeing what wheel options it had, and I just like to see what the molds. And with this one here yet, I decided to do something different. And I'm gonna do that here quickly as soon as I quit yapping and screeching and whatever. That's one of the things that I always do with these videos is we like drawing out videos. We like to explain our craft, and we like to explain why we love it. And it's pretty personal with a lot of us. So. This one here is I've done since I've been a kid. I did it with my brother, and he's no longer into it, but it kept me going because me and my dad got into hot rods and stuff like that, and we built a couple cars together, and I had a couple hot rods. Not anymore. I have a few issues with my health nowadays that kind of keeps me from doing the things I would like to do in the garage. So my garage transfers to my desk. Henceforth, and with these, I can do whatever I want to them. I can make them look just like they look on the box, or I can make it however I would make them if they were mine. And I had the funds too. So anyways, without further ado, with that being said, this is the one, the 90 Mustang LX 5.0 drag racer. Funny thing was, I actually had a 5.0 Mustang LX that me and my brother put together, and it was a mean machine. It was nice. Like a dummy though. I mean, I traded it off for a truck. Truck was nice. I'm not saying it was a bad trade, but I missed my Mustang, and yeah, still miss it today. I build these kits, and now I look, I'm like, wow, that was my car. That was mine. You know, we all have those regrets, especially if we're building these cars. If any of us say that we didn't, well, that'd be a little bit of a fib. So anyways, with that being said, I'm gonna turn this camera around, get it positioned and set up, and then come back to you and show you what we have in the styrene. I'm kind of new at doing it this way. I haven't done a video in a while. I'm sorry. I've done quite a few projects, and As you tell, my speaking's kind of jumbled, and I'm kind of jumbled up, and still kind of working on this whole camera deal and talking with you deal and all that kind of stuff. So anyhow, with that being said, here we go. Let's open that up. Let's do this. All right, sorry about the lighting. Fresh box, as you can tell, she's a beauty. There's the box art. That is a beautiful box art. One of the things I've started doing when I finish up a kit, so I don't have 1,000 boxes sitting around, is I trim the box art from seam to seam. I got a binder and I put them in with the start and finish date on the back of them, and that's where they go. And that's going to be my archive. I also keep all the instructions to each kit I got. I put them in a box, and I've actually now got a box that's full. So anyways, with that being said, this is the box. It was made in when were we made? What year were you made? $2021. So this is not that old of a kit. But anyhow, I do know there's another one that's not a repop. That was the Copo, not the Copo, but the 5.0 cop car, and that will be my next hunt. Nice score. Anyhow, let's go off with this. So let's pull out the body. Open this girl up, see what she looks like. Until I get ready to do it, I'm gonna keep it somewhat preserved. All right. Oh, what do we got there? Ooh, those are the metal pins. That's important. I'm glad those fell out and went right where they went, because that would be bad to lose. All right, let's take a look at her. Oh, not a lot. I got a little cleaning up to do. Not much. Not much at all. I mean, really, truth be told, that is pretty clean. A little bit of work right there, some right there. Mold lines, flash lines. A little light sand, a little heavy primer, whatever, on there to make it fine. Really not a whole lot of flash. There's the body. It comes with, let's pull them back out here so you can see them. Comes with 4 little metal pins for the wheels. I don't really care for those, but they do work. I do make them work. So let's put those down. Let's see. There's the tree. It seems to be an exhaust, H-pipe exhaust. Let's cut it open so you can see what it looks like. And I know there's other reviews of this model kit out there too. I've seen them. I've looked them up. Every time I get a new model, I look it up. YouTube has become a very great place to source and resource all these places and all these things. I've had a couple bad experiences, but I don't let it deter me. Because just like anything in life, you're going to have good and bad experiences. Alright, nice little exhaust kit. Rear pumpkin housing cover. Not quite sure what those are. I have to look at the instructions to read those. But I mean, no flash on it. I'm really impressed. Engine decal kit, or detailing, engine parts. You get the coil, you get the water pump. Oh no. Starter. Looks like the distributor, or distributor cover, ATI cover, whatever. Belts, fan, plenum, or intake. Again, I don't know if you can see that or not, but there's not a lot of flash. No flash actually on that one. And again, this is the 90 Mustang LX 5.0 drag racer by Revell in 2021. So it's not old, not terribly old anyways. Let's go back with this off to the side. Make sure I don't throw those away, put those right there with that. I've done that before, to my dismay. Let's put that sack over here. I'm going to keep the glass in the plastic, because that is clear plastic, man. I am impressed with the new toolings actually on these new models. I mean, they they've got them down to a T just about. And every once in a while you run across a kit that you look at and you, oh my God, and you just put it back in the box. And you say, I was going to do, but I'm not going to do today. Yeah, I got a few like that. I went through Corvettes. My favorite Corvette's a 63 split window Corvette, and the one with the St. Louis arch on it is, I thought it's called the Streeter or whatever it is. It's got a drag tree on it and all that good stuff. That might be a good one to set this one up with, because this is a dragger too. So I got a big display cabinet, square one, that I've been thinking about doing a drag strip on. Alright, pull these out and check them all out. Pull you out. There's the engine half. These just come with one or two. Looks pretty good. And it's got oil pans, the heads, the plenum, the headers. Oh yeah, water pump, all of it. I mean that's awesome. No flash. Totally clean. Very clean. Suspension, coilovers, sway bars, anti-traction. Oh yeah, shocks, stabilizer bars. That's part of the axle. And it's got narrowed rear end. That's awesome. Racket pinion, nice, very nice. No flash. That's a regular axle. Oh no, I guess they ain't been chopped and narrowed. Very nice, very nice. Engine mount, radiator fan shroud, hoses, brake reservoir. Dude, that thing is very detailed. Look at that. Look at that thing. That's very cool. Guys, don't mind me. I'm trying my best here. I'm trying to mimic myself after you guys and model myself, not mimic, model after you guys, and try to do it my own way too at the same time. But I am very happy with this. I mean, it has very little flash. Usually these exhaust pipes like this, they come with a crap ton. Like there's a little bit of flash right there, but I mean that's not, I'm not talking about that's where it's hung on the tree, but like right there, that's it. I mean, really, come on, dude. That's awesome. I look inside the center there. I got drill bits that'll drill those out, make it fit perfect. I don't know. I mean, all in all, it's got a very good. Oh yeah, and this is the best. Oh dude, I can't tell you enough about this one. This right here. Look at that. That is. I love that hood. I got that hood right there for 68 Chevelle. I did. A hood like it, you know, with the cowl and stuff on it, and it's reverse cowl induction. I love that. Drag seats, roll cage, different exhaust, so you can run it outside if you want to. Factory seats. That's one great thing about this car too, is you can do it from what I haven't done it yet, but what I've seen in the reviews I've watched on it. And I will do a build video with this one. I haven't done a build video for a while, before I open it up again and show you guys what I've done and what I'm doing. But I mean, this one only comes with one hood. It comes with a cowl induction hood. It's not too drastic. I mean, it's gradual. It's pretty steady, but it comes with your racing seats. A little detail in there. Nothing bad. It's got the spoiler, the rear spoiler, the flat spoiler. And which, if I was going to do a spoiler on a car, I'm not big for spoilers, but if I was going to do a spoiler on a car, that would be the one I do. That one right there. So that looks like something to where you can run your pipes out the side and dump them out the side of the car in front of the tires. That's the way my Mustang was, and it wasn't by my choice. My brother did that. Alright, interior. Alright. Again, like I said, you can do it with the factory setup, or you can do it with the race setup. If you look right there, the detail's really fine in this. I mean, it's really nice, pretty crisp. So, I mean, that tickles me. I will probably do it. I've never been a drag racer, go to at least to the, you know, the actual strip. I've always went to like the street races and stuff, and this is the only thing I had. So this is the way my model will go. So with this one here, but I mean, look how fine those details are. I mean, Revell really did a good job with this one. Alright. Your factory Ford consoles, steering wheel, proverbial, just like the Camaro. You got the Camaro steering wheel that looks like that, and you got this one that looks like the Ford. I hope they have a sticker for that little detail. And if not, well, I got a blue pen too, so that's our blue Sharpie. Mine was a stick too, so missed this car. Missed this car. Oh, I was told it only came with one hood. It comes with two. Oh, what liars they be. Alright, we got headers, 5.0 plenum, which that's where I'll be going with it. Alright. The hood. Looks like the back firewall. And the firewall looks like that's where your brake booster will go. Windshield wipers up in here. Hey, windshield wipers, mirrors. Love. I don't always do the mirrors on my cars because my cabinet's kind of narrow, and I like to pack it in as many as I got in there as I can. So I keep all the mirrors and keep them off the side. But unfortunately, when I'm a goofball, I put them in all the casings, or like in cases like this, and that's where they go. So that thing I'm talking about right there is that booger right over there. So right there. And this is my current what's on the bench area. That's when I do a model, I put the instructions up here. Sometimes I look at them, sometimes I don't. Some of it's muscle memory. But anyways, let's get back to what we were talking about. And right now, if you're curious, that's a 76 Chevy Stepside, the hot rod version. The magazine hot rod, their version of it. Alright. Now this is what I'm excited about, because my Mustang actually came with these weld wheels. And my brother-in-law, when we made the swap, he threw a foobar in on me, and just to save argument, I went ahead and did it. But he wanted to keep the weld wheels, and he threw me on a set of Steelies on there, and yeah, I was never happy with that part of it. But yeah, my nephew was being born, and I want to be. I'm big about my nephews and nieces, and my own children. I want to keep them all as close as possible into this hobby, or working on cars. But this car comes with both factory and custom, and looks like the tail lights, headlights, and valve covers. I like that. I'm tickled. I'm not taking these out neither because I want to keep it from being marred. And then go on with that. Sorry about that brief pause, guys. I am live again. Sorry about that. And here, finally, last but not least, here's the tires it came with. Came with 2 slicks and 4 regular tires. So, looks like the padded tires, like the directionals the Mustangs came with. I'm gonna leave them in the bag too, because I have a habit of messing up all my tires, and these are just gonna look slick up in there. Again, I don't know if I'll do it as a drag racer either, because I don't really do these. I don't like these type of drags, slicks. But this depends on how it sets on them tires too. With that being said, this is stained in plastic. I'm sorry, my chrome's stained in the plastic, and my windows are stained in plastic. That being said, let's pull the stickers out of this bad dad. Here's the instructions it comes with. It says this is kit number 4195 of the Revell Mustang 5.0. Okay, and this is what it says. On most Saturday nights at the local drag strip, you will find a number of Mustang LX coupes. During the years of 79 to 93, the Mustang was offered in 3 body styles. While the prestigious GT was offered as the fastback, virtually the same equipment could be obtained on the LX. The lower price and lighter weight made the LX perfect for drag racing. The 90 Mustang is part of the 3rd generation of Mustangs was built on the Fox platform. It remained basically the same car for 14 years. It has provided the perfect platform for the weekend racer. There are racing classes nationwide set up specifically for the popular Fox Mustang. And sorry, I got a little tongue twisted there. Alright. Let's see. Oh, hold on here. Let's look at this. And this is what I love about Revell. Old and new. They come in here with their paint guide. Tell you what the colors are, what you can and can't use. And it's just a suggestion. You're not stuck to what it is. I mean, if you want to be that true blue guy that tells you, hey, it's Ford blue, what's what, you do that. And if you want to do it your way, it's your model. Do it your way. Build it the way you want it. But that's this great literature. I mean, and I always recommend reading your literature before you go to this step of putting the models together, so you know what parts are there and what parts are not supposed to be there. Because sometimes these kits will throw in extra customizational parts that you might mistake. If you're novice, or if you're beginning, if you're just beginning, they will throw in parts on there that they're meant for customization, or how they might build their truck. So yeah, you got to read the decals, and with that comes over here. If you look at the Ford Mustang, just the Ford Mustang, but if you look at over here, there's a whole parts list. 1 through whatever the numbers is. This kit comes with, I don't see how many part pieces it has. I'm not seeing the number of pieces it has, but there's a parts list right there of every piece that goes into it. It's 2 pages long. Oh, let's see, 161 pieces. And with the tires, 164 pieces altogether. Very, very crisp, clean instructions. There's no confusion to be had. Has little asterisks on here, little star asterisks for where your decals go, and the water slides, where they put them on your fill tube there, on your valve covers. Yeah, these instructions are very crisp and very clean. It gives you options of what you want to use for if you want to use your console or not, for like the drag you're putting in, the roll bar and all that stuff. You got a back seat that you can put in or take out. But mindful too, if you look at the little decals right here, look right here and right here, those holes you might have to drill out. So always be mindful if you're thinking about putting the roll bar in there. Hold on here. You might just have to drill some holes. And that's okay. Some fine drill bits, you can buy them at your hobby store, wherever. Or if you have a drill bit set, that you can buy at most Walmarts, Harbor Freight, whatever you have. Most hobby stores will do that. With all this being said, and sorry about the music, my neighbor, she's kind of a jerk with her music. You can do that. I always make it a habit of going through my parts, kind of see what's first, and if I need to drill, I drill, and I try to set everything up the way it's supposed to set up. I don't make my wheels to roll. I don't make rolling chassis, so if those weren't for mounting, I wouldn't be using them metal pins. So that's the only thing I don't like about this kit. But tit for tat, that'll probably be a roller when I get done. So, and there's 4 pages. It's 4 pages long. 14 steps, or 15 with decals. It's a pretty nice little kit. I'm not gonna complain. It's a great score. And with that being said, all right, let's move on to last but not least. Let's go through decals. I'm not saying I'm a fan of those, but like all these little sponsorship decals. You got Jags, JL, Earl's Tire Shop, Competition Cams, Moroso, sorry, MSD, VP, Magnaflow, Summit, Wild Racing Wheels. And this is what I like about these kits, dude. Look at this. First one, I did a Nova, a special edition Nova. I was like this, and I didn't realize what that sticker was for. And I called around and asked around. I said, what? My cousin Chad's into modeling big time with me, too. And I said, what is this? He got looking at it. He goes, that is to represent when you're doing a burnout. Because this is a drag, you can build a street or a drag racing version with that one, too. And I did that one white. If you look on my channel, and if you watch this video, I got a few other videos. This is not just strictly the model channel. It's to what me and my family do together as a family. But that's the one that had these ones on it, and I painted the kit white, which I don't normally do white models. I mean, obviously they come white, red, yellow, black, green, whatever. But that being said, I put those on there, painted the model white, and did the decals on it. And the bigger decals that went on it for down the center, it wasn't the Super Sport stripes, it was just a stripe. kit down there, down the hood. It had a hood somewhere like this, and I tore a little hole. Luckily, it was black up toward the tip of the hood, like that, and I had to fill it in with black marker. Don't look bad. Don't knock me. And these pieces I couldn't get conforming to the tire, so I left those off. But like they had it was what was it, Mickey Thompson tires. I had decals on it, and I put those on it, and these would not stick, so I just left them out, deleted them. But all in all, it turned out to be a good one. Look it up, it's on there. But I mean, look at this. It's got instrument clusters on it. Let's see here. You got instrument details and decals. You got, what else you got on there? You got the steering things for the wheels. You got hood pins underneath the hood for the catalyst information. You know, when it goes on the front cowl. You got that. You got 1, 2, 3. You got 4 hood pins on there. Again for the tires. Yep, there's 4, and there's 2 different ones. You got drag car, New York, and Michigan. I wish they'd do an Iowa one. That's one thing. I live in Iowa. That's never found. I found Iowa. I never found Iowa. I found Georgia. I found Illinois. I found every state around me except for Iowa. And that's. I've done the Georgia one. Actually, I got a couple extra Georgia ones in my decal sheets because I don't always use my decals. That I'm gonna put on the '76 Chevy that I'm fixing up. It's gonna be just like my mom's old truck was, and so I'm gonna have that done. I'm gonna do that just like her old truck and put a few touches on it, like if it was mine. I got it when I was 16 or inherited it, you know. So that being said, that's what I'm gonna do. But I love how the newer kits are coming out with all the gauges and stuff, because that's always been I'm into doing the decals or the interiors looking good, you know. And sometimes painting everything just one solid color and trying to go over them. I haven't learned the technique, and if anybody's got the idea of how to do it without doing stickers, I haven't been able to master it. I don't know whether it be from the ridges not being all the way up. That's where like the numbers represent the speed or the RPMs. Those haven't been to par the way where you normally would be. So I haven't really done them that way here lately because all these newer kits come with, you know, with decals. I'm happy with that, and I've made some very nice interiors here lately. My proudest one I've ever done was a 62 Impala, or Bel Air 62 409 Impala, and I two-toned the interior. I did the car was a seafoam green with like flakes in it, metal flakes, to my paint, and it laid out so smooth. It was beautiful. I loved it. And everybody, I posted on Facebook, on my old Facebook, my new Facebook. I don't have any posting really of cars, but kind of sad about that one. I got hacked, and I lost 12 years of videos and pictures of family members, of models I've done. Just things you won't never get back, you know, until you get into that account again, if you ever can. But so anyways, with that being said, that Impala was Bel Air, excuse me, same thing. It was beautiful. I always do my engine. Usually, if I'm doing a custom color car, I do the engine the same color as the car, because it's just, you see a lot of that on Good Guy Strip or in the hot rod circuits, you know, the customizational cars circuits. And you know, this is an art that I would love to see stick around, along with hot rodding, building cars. But a lot of the newer cars that they're putting into the classes are kind of taken away from the older classes. And which has with anything. I mean, because, you know, our kids are young too, you know, and as they grow up, things that they love and cherish is going to become generational, and it's going to become a classic. And we might say you, and they might say, oh, wow, it brings back a memory. It brings back a time when they felt alive, you know. And or when they felt close to that certain person, you know, when they felt that a person they love was in there, you know. I'm getting ready to try to get the orange Blossom 37 Chevy drag truck, so heavyweight pull truck. Because me and my uncle, the last truck we built was a 36 Chevy It was all tubbed out and everything. And they don't make a 36 Chevy lowboy pickup truck. They make the 37 lowboy heavyweight puller. You know, it's called Orange Blossom, and it's hard to get. I mean, it's a pricey kit. It's 3 digits, and I'm not on that budget right now, so it's kind of like wishing one hand and pooping another one, see which one fills up first, and that's where I'm at. Our champagne taste and a beer pocketbook. You know, so my wife, God bless her soul, and my aunt, and what money I'm on disability, so what money I put back is what I do this with. And when things are tough, you just don't look back and you don't spend that on unnecessary dollar unless you have to. So birthdays and Christmas are the good time to make up this time, unless you get a really good deal. So with that being said, that wasn't a sob story any of that. It was just the way it is, you know. Sorry, you know. I live each day, you know, and I'm happy with it. And no, it's not Vin Diesel. I live each day a quarter mile at a time. No. I'm not a movie pun guy. So with that being said, I'm looking at 2 other Mustangs I got here. I'm not going to go through them tonight, but they are. I got that one, the Motor City 93 Ford SVT. And that's the instruction set underneath it where I told you that they did a certain running number of that car, or that version of that car. And pretty excited to find that out. I didn't know that. And I looked in the kit again. I haven't looked in it since I've had that car for about 3 years now. Me and my cousin were going to do a build off. I had two of that. I had an 88 like that one, but it was gray on the box. And he said he was going to do a build off against me. And, you know, life happened and we just never did it. So he just recently told me I can have the kit back because he doesn't really care for Mustangs. So I've got that one and 2 of the 88s. So with this kit being added, this is pretty exciting. And I've got more Mustangs than that too, dude. It's a long story. I could tell you more later on, but right now this is what it is. That is the 90 Mustang LX. I'm excited because that's not, like I said. So that is literally the car. That's the kit, and that is some. I love that box art, man. That is just cherry. So I mean, compared to that, I mean that looks just like a model put on the platform with stuff behind it. Which no puns. I mean, I'm keeping that one too. But and then look at that one. That's a drawing. That's a good box art. It's a good one. But then this one here, bam! She's launching. Man, look at that. How cool is that? So the other I got a Mach 1 Mustang coming to me too. That's a birthday gift. That's another video. Sorry about my closeness to being in on the camera and stuff. I'm sitting forward and leaning backward. So with that being said, I'll be doing a review on that one too. I'll try to make it a little shorter. I'm a half hour long into this video, so I'm gonna let you guys go. My wife is cooking my birthday dinner. We're having Mexican cornbread casserole. We've only had it one other time, and it turned out it was good. So that's my birthday dinner tonight. I turned 46 years old today, and my body's showing age on it, and it's hadn't been feeling the greatest. So I slept a lot of the day away, and yeah, I know. I've had friends dinging me up saying happy birthday, old man, and we love you. I talked to a friend that I haven't talked to in 2 years down in Alabama, and miss seeing him. He's my brother. He served proud of him. He served in the military. He was over in Afghanistan. Got injured in the war, and he came back. He's a soldier. He fought for us. And he doesn't put it out there. I'm the one putting it out there. I'm proud of him. His name is Mason Stokes. Love you, brother, and thank you for what you did. Thank you for your service and your sacrifice. Anyways, that being said, I love you guys. I hope this video finds you doing well. And if you do, hit a like and a subscribe, share. It helps the channel status. I don't have many subscribers, so it is what it is. I'm not asking for much, but if you like the video, like it. It does hit that the views. The more the views, the better the options. So I love you. I'm gonna let you go. God bless you, and have a good night. Thank you.